A lot of time, but I wanted to jump in here and talk to you guys about 3 reasons why you are consistently missing your sales goal. Every month, we start out with a goal to acquire or attain a certain dollar amount in our organization each month. But for some reason, we seem to slip. Some of those reasons are pretty much self-inflicted, meaning we are the contributor as to why we are not reaching our sales goal. So here are 3 reasons that I want for you guys to really hone in on and get a good grips as to who you should be working with and why you should be working with those individuals. And that may help you get a little closer to your monthly sales goal. Number one, I need for you guys to identify who your avatar is. Who is your ideal client? Who is it that you prefer to work with? Who is that one particular client that you know that you can do their books? You understand their industry. You understand what they sell. You understand the peaks and valleys of how the organization works, meaning the peak season when their sales are up and the time of the year when their sales are down. Until you identify who your avatar is, who he or she looks like, what's the color of their skin, what are some of the unique features that they have, then you will continue to miss the bar. Remember, every person that we encounter is not necessarily our ideal client. So you guys got to remember. And also remember that all money is not good money, so you don't want to just work with any and everybody. The next thing that I wrote down on my list here is the messaging. Once you identify who that avatar is, what they look like, how they function, the features and whatnot of their organization, then you need to ensure that your messaging is speaking directly to your ideal client. You don't want to have messaging out there in the social media world that is not conducive to those that you want to work with. If your ideal client is a dentist, you need to know what pain points that dentist has, how he needs to reach his audience, what are some of the shortfalls that dentist may encounter, and how can you go in and help him add value so that he is increasing his revenue. You want to always make sure that you are speaking directly to your client. Remember, be the aspirin to someone's headache, okay? And then last but not least, you guys are not properly asking for the sale. A lot of times I hear my clients that are in my program, what happened is I've listened to some of their sales calls, and a lot of you guys give out too much information when you get on those discovery calls. A discovery call is simply a call to determine if one is uniquely ready to work with you, to discover if they are your ideal client that you can work with. Remember, we don't need to work with everybody. We don't have to work with everybody. And we don't really want to position ourselves in a way that we feel desperate just to make a sale to work with someone. Usually when we're in that desperate mode and we take on any and every client, those are the clients that are usually our headache. All right, so let me just recap real quickly as I jumped on here just for a quick moment. 3 reasons why your sales may be suffering and you're missing your sales. Number 1, you need to identify who that avatar is. Who is it that you want to work with? You need to tighten up your messaging so that you are speaking directly to your ideal client. And last but not least, you need to make sure that your scripts are correct. And when I mean your scripts, your dialogue, the conversations that you are having when you are on these discovery calls. When you are on a call where maybe you are trying to close the client, and all those calls should be to close the client, the call may be a little different, the scripting may be a little different. Still, you don't want to give away all of the goods. You want to tease them, you want to agitate them, and you want to close them. Okay, so hopefully that helps someone today. Remember, your avatar, your messaging, and your scripting. What are you saying in that conversation? All right, listen, you guys, I'm hosting a webinar Saturday, June 5th at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I invite each and every one of you in this group to join me. I guarantee you will walk away with nuggets that you can use and apply in your business right now. If you have been suffering with your sales, yes, tax season is over, but this is the time of the year where we see sales drop. If you have been struggling to have a consistent flow of income coming into your organization, monthly recurring revenue, if you are struggling with identifying who you need to work with, or maybe something's going on upstairs, that mental money block, you continuously tell yourself these negative stories, then I encourage you to join me. All you need to do is head over to bit.ly, bit.ly/cash in at home. Cash in at home is case sensitive, so it's a capital C for cash, capital I for in, capital A for at, and capital H for home. Cash in at home. It is a 5-hour webinar, and it is a bonus day to be announced the day of the event. All right. I would love to have all of you in the house. Again, head over to bitl.com /cash into home. The link will definitely be in the thread. All right. You guys have an awesome and amazing day. I can't wait to chat with you again. Take care. Bye-bye.